What is up, guys? Welcome back to Once Upon a Time, and today's an interesting video. We're shooting some content with Balmain watches. So Balmain watches actually reached out to me a couple months ago saying that they were gonna come all the way from Switzerland to New York to do a little photo shoot and asked me to come along, take some shots, and shoot with a really amazing photographer right here, Nils, who I'll introduce you to in a second. So you guys, we're actually in Dumbo, which is down under the Manhattan Bridge, and it's this really cool shot. It's a classic shot that you've probably seen in a lot of photography. When people come to New York, it's just one of the classic spots. So obviously, to start off the shoot, we had to come here, and yeah, let me introduce you to them. All right, guys, so I am here with the talent today. We have
Diana,
which you've seen plenty of times in our video, and we have
Nils.
Today we're going to be focusing more on the watch.
Yeah, the watch that are going out this October, so it's a big launch for us. So we moved to New York just for this watch, and then we'll make some videos, some great stuff with the one as well. And Diana, it's the perfect example for the model.
Exactly. So stay tuned, we're going to get a bunch of cool stuff, and let's get it. All right, we're gonna start off here. I don't have my mic today because it fell and exploded yesterday, so I have to be really loud. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna be doing the first shots here right in the middle, just real classy, real easy. Diana, can you be in the middle here for a second? You kind of look, doesn't she look like the girl from Fight Club, the one that's crazy? Winona Ryder, I think is her name. Here, you too. Can I see the watch? Yeah, to the back of your face.
to the bridge.
Now we're walking down the road. Now we're walking down the road. Alright, so Diana, you're one of my first videos on YouTube. What's been life like ever since I shot with you? You remember the first video you shot, I asked you what you wanted to do, and you said you wanted to be famous.
Yes.
Are you famous?
Kind of. I would say, yeah.
And you want to say anything to Coachella?
Oh, yes. Invite me, please. And want to.
For free?
Yeah, for free. Oh, no. You have to pay us.
Yeah, you have to pay us to go to Coachella.
Yeah.
All right.
See you.
Okay, so Nils is holding this big camera, and I'm like, I thought it was Diana's.
It's not mine.
It's like a 10K camera, you know.
Because she always brings a little digital camera, but it turns out it's his. What do you use it for?
I use it like for a more grungy look during the videos, to expose a little bit of this video with a grungy look. It might be something like more unprofessional, but that's the kind of look I want sometimes as well.
Well, so we're going for a little edgy today.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Let's do it. So I want to do a little bit more of a slow shutter speed kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is just drop the shutter speed to like 50th of a second, and then we're going to have her do a little bit of movement, and it should look pretty cool. All right, in the mouth. Next place. Parkour! You want her to face the other way though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to face the other way? Alright, so this should be a pretty cool shot. I think yesterday there was a car here, but this shit, even looking at here, that looks really great. I'm stealing Nils' shot now.
Sharing is caring, you know.
That's right.
Why you do better poses with him?
Alright guys, so now we switched locations. Sorry I have to be a little loud, there's trains passing up here. But this is the same location that we did for their other campaign for Balmain a couple weeks back. I'm getting louder because there's just more trains. Anyways, you get the deal. We're gonna get some great photos. Let's do it. You know, something that's really interesting about shooting campaigns is the fact that you're always sort of thinking about how to mix your style with the person or the company that hired you. I mean, I know they hired you for a reason, but there's always that thing inside you that's like, I also want to kind of match their vibe, right? Because you don't want to do something that's so outlandish that it doesn't fit their page or their websites or their clothing style or their visual language. Anyways, just some food for thought. Moving to the next location. Let's do it. Now we're looking at the Brooklyn Bridge, I think, or the Williamsburg Bridge. I'm not quite sure. I think it's the Brooklyn Bridge, but it has a great view here. And we have Nils going crazy on the camera as always.
Just clicking the clicks.
Just clicking buttons professionally. Let's hope those came out good. We are now behind the World Trade Center, the One Trade Center I think it's called, and that's basically the replacement tower that they put up after 9/11 happened, because those were the World Trade Centers. So now that's the World Trade Center right here. I think the shot in mind is gonna be something along this, kind of up, try to show the building off a little bit. But what's really cool about this area is we got a bunch of boats. We got boats, we have more boats, we have yachts, you know, a little bit of everything. Nils, tell us the plan for the location.
The plan is to having Diana on these like steps like this, and I will shoot from down, and I will have all these buildings around her, because it reminds me a bit of like the shape of the bracelet. So we'll try to do this, and then we'll move to the Oculus for the classic shots of New York.
That's all, folks.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we are here in the Oculus, as you can see. This is one of the biggest train stations here in New York. As you can see, people are setting up for the weekend. They have little shops here and stuff, but we're gonna be taking some really cool shots with this right here. It makes for really nice like guiding lines whenever you're shooting, especially if you're up against it. So we're gonna see what kind of stuff we get here, and yeah.
I'm stealing art.
The art stealer right here.
Yeah.
With the Ray-Bans
professional art stealer.
He records me on those lenses just so he can get my information.
Yeah, well. You see the lights? When you see the lights, it's a creep filming you.
Look at that. He still can bend his ankles that much. So now we're just finishing up. We had a little bit of lunch. We went in there in the Oculus, had a little bit of lunch, and then we're finishing up the video, just getting some last shots here. As you can see from the street here, I'm gonna try to get some myself, just because I think it's a really sick shot. But fun fact, and actually this is not a fun fact because it's not a fact. Actually, I don't know if it's a fact, but I think this is based on like the skeleton of a whale, something like that. The inside has a bunch of whale stuff related. But anyways, we're gonna do some shots here. All right, I'm stealing his shot now. You only got my forehead. I'm stealing his shot now. Alright guys, this is it for the Balmain campaign 2025. Shout out to everybody here. Here's their Instagrams if you guys want to follow them. Next time I see you, I'm going to do a backflip and I'm going to try to slide down this thing right here. Alright, see you next week.